It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Moda Center, the place, and the Portland Trailblazers will be on their home floor as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit, comes out of a small college.
True.
But Shaq, this guy can flat-out play.
Man, great young combo guard. Offensively, he can do it all, Ernie.
He's a very tricky defender, meaning he's got long arms. He's able to reach in when you don't think he's able to get to basketballs. Dangerous on and off the ball.
You guys fun to watch, and that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Here in Portland, fans already at a fever pitch in the sold-out arena. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, thanks, guys. Now, the Blazers are a talented young team, but Damian Lillard hopes they'll be aggressive, looking to improve. He said, obviously, we believe in what we have, but the more firepower we can add, the better chance we have of competing for longer periods of time at a higher level. Kevin?
He's not shy about putting pressure on the front office, D.A. Thanks. Chris, looking at the two teams tonight, neither is really shy when it comes to hoisting it from long range. They love to take the threes.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. Many teams right now, they set the pace and tempo from the perimeter nowadays. I mean, you must space the floor to be effective offensively. It gives you better cutting lanes. It gives you better movement as a player that's trying to get your one-on-one move going on. It gives you better lanes to see other players, and so you definitely see more guys hoisting it, but it's not just carelessly or haphazardly. It all has kind of a method to this organized confusion, but for a fan like me, I love seeing them let the three fly.
Good insight. And Portland starts out with the ball. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Golden State. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. White is out there with Brooks. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Memphis with the ball. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
I mean, they had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was a key factor.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's McCollum on the wing over Brooks. McCollum no good. Valanciunas with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Nurkic with the steal. 3 on 3. Lillard looking around. Hood gets the bucket.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Right against Lillard. And Wright kicks to Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment. And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the strike.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to McCollum. Over Brooks. Here's Whiteside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
One shot, gentlemen.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
With the teardrop, Lillard misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. And the pass to Wright. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That's a 2 from Lillard. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got his first points in this one.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Now, here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Pass to Valanciunas, and stolen by Hood. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Looking now at some numbers for Hood. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come. Yeah, Justin Holiday. How about this, man? You gotta love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, Dad. But look at this. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, no time in Europe. The G League, 5 teams is in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Holiday last season by far the most minutes of his career.
Oh, starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league. You know, you're going to get time. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the lead. You got to keep your best players in there. But look, it still was a definite confidence boost for him.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lasagna, the pass to McCollum. From down in the low post, it goes. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to appreciate the confidence in McCollum. He isn't scared of going down in the pinks amongst the trees.
Holiday against McCollum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
But yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Now here's Bazemore. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. McCollum against Plumlee. A floater, and it's finished off inside by McCollum. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Allen kicks to Plumlee. And Holiday has it in the corner. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Whether life or sports, that's all you can do. Stay committed to your brand of basketball and let the chips fall where they may.
Here's Allen after the Trailblazers pick up two. Passes it to Rab. Back to Allen. Fires from 18. He squares up and sinks it. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum up top, defended by Allen. Here is Tolliver. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McCollum outside, 6 to shoot. Here's Lasagna. Here's Collins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
Roof shot.
First free throw is good. Chris, for the Blazers, as you mentioned, you worry they'll continue to remain static in the West.
Yeah, I do, because they're too good to rebuild. And right now, you know, it seems like they're not an elite team and they're not a bad team. So how do you figure it out? And it reminds me a little bit of the Hawks about a decade ago. They were always a playoff threat, but never found that next stage. Hopefully the Blazers can shake things up to get them where they need to go.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Allen against Bazemore. He kicks it to Collins. At the elbow, Labissiere. And the pass to Lasagna. Knocked away. Now here's Labissiere, guarded by Holiday. And the basket is good.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Here's Rab. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side Holiday. Shoots over Bazemore. And another basket for Memphis.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Kicks to Collins. Labissiere inside, guarded by Holiday. Bazemore, no one around him. It's good from long range. Bazemore's got 5 now. Here's Allen. 5 points in the game. Pass to Rab, over Labissiere. will not go. This is off the front iron. Damian Lillard's checked in for Hazanya. Trailblazers leading by 5. Now Bazemore. He has 5. And it's Lillard missing. Inside, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the dunk is always the king of the highlight reel. We know it comes easy if you're 6'10" or bigger. But, Chris, there are little guys who can get up there and slam it down hard, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, Westbrook absolutely scares me when he dunks the ball because Westbrook thinks he's 7 foot tall and tries to dunk like it every time. So I love watching him attack the rim. How about Dennis Smith Jr.? His miss in the dunk contest last year was one of the most exciting dunks I've seen in a long time.
It was. It was.
Eric Bledsoe, Terry Rozier. I mean, these guys, they attack the rim fearlessly, and they're going to posterize you if you're a big fella and sleeping on their hops.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
A good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunities.
Now here's Plumlee. Down low, it's stolen by Labissiere. To the middle, here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in free throw percentage, 3rd in assists, and don't forget top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Allen surveying the D. Lillard against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Last year, C-Webb, the Grizzlies really had a hard time getting good looks.
Only 3 teams had a worse field goal percentage. Now, they lost their starting point guard for most of the year, but at some point, someone else has to step up.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Lillard. He has 6. Knocked loose. Now here's Bazemore. Kicks it out to Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 9.
You got to play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
grab the pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Goes back up. Plumlee, no luck.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Bazemore. He has 5. Here is Tolliver. Shot clock at 6. Lillard from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holiday against Lillard, and Holiday kicks to Ram. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. 1:32 left in the first. Bazemore finds Labissiere. And here's Collins. Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Last season, the Grizzlies' offensive numbers plummeted. One area where they excelled, though, the free throw line.
They shot a very high percentage from the charity stripe. Didn't get there as much as they would have liked, partly because they lack shot creators.
A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Zach Collins, and Hood subbed in for Anthony Tolliver. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. And here is Brooks. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in Oakland. Valanciunas in the high post. Labissiere's there. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And now it's a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Nurkic. Over right, and Portland again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Valanciunas dishes to right, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lillard against Wright. Bazemore on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
We can see what their plan of attack is going to be tonight. Let the three-pointers fly. Working so far.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They balled out to an early lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Brooks is out there with Wright, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big man did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are coaching the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make it easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
That one a little long. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East would definitely turn some heads. Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Portland leading by 14. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Lillard against Wright. McCollum outside. Passes to Nurkic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Portland. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, Memphis, 3 games behind.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. And now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
With some arc, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks, the Oregon product, taken in the 2nd round of 2017. Ended up being a fantastic find for this team. He logged a lot of minutes on the floor as a rookie.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Portland. And that one falls for Brooks. And for the Grizzlies last year, there were some minutes to be had, and Brooks made the most of it.
I think Brooks was the lone bright spot for the Grizzlies last year. I mean, if you ask me, he showed great dependability for a 2nd-round rookie. He's already proven that he is a player who deserves minutes in the rotation for the foreseeable future.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Lillard misses. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the 2nd quarter. 3-pointer, Lillard. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one drops for him. And now it's only a 5-point Portland lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the 2nd quarter. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by Lillard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. Off the left rim and out.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Wright finds Valanciunas. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Lillard from outside. It's that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Right against Lillard. Charity stripe shot. And it's Wright missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lasagna, the pass to Whiteside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Rab comes in for Jackson. Jay Crowder's checked in for Anderson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Wright. And stolen by Hezonja. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. Lillard from outside. You can't get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. On the wing, Brooks. Covered by Lillard. Here's Holiday. He kicks to Plumlee. Lillard against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rab. Open and close and nails it. Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Look, he's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
Lillard from outside. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Portland. Ken Bazemore comes in for Damian Lillard. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in. And a wide open look for McCollum. Now the pass to Tolliver. McCollum outside. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Again, McCollum missing.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
with his first shot attempt. Shot by Crowder, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
And Portland making a change here. Labissiere's checked in. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game.
And a moment here to check out the stats for McCollum. Putting up 26 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Holiday, the pass to Rab.
Have to appreciate the work ethics on defense. I mean, Labissiere using his limp to bother shooters.
Tolliver for 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Tolliver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Holiday goes in. Basket counts.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Well, we're about halfway through the season now, Chris, and you can see the mental grind getting to some of these teams and some of these players.
Yeah, this is why leadership, and especially veteran leadership, is so important. You got to keep guys focused, motivated, and ready to play. Yeah, the season is long. It will wear you down. You have curveballs thrown at you every day. It is a mental grind, a mental toll. But how can you keep that focus through all of it? That's the big question, and usually you lean on those veterans a lot. Yeah, and for years the Memphis Grizzlies were a team that everyone hated to face, an extremely proud franchise trying to right the ship after a terrible showing last season.
And for the Grizzlies, the one thing you can always count on was, Chris, they would bring maximum effort every game.
Last year was very out of character for them. The team lost its focus, lost some of its will to win, some of its fight. Going forward, expect major changes to this roster.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw good from Tolliver.
Last year was a season of up and down for the Blazers. I mean, when you think about it, they won their division title for just the 2nd time since 2000, 3rd overall in the West, but were blindsided by the Pelicans and swept in the first round.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And that first round exit for the Blazers really overshadowed, Chris, the good they accomplished in the regular season.
And that's a shame because they had a fantastic year overall as a group. I mean, they had a late season surge in March to secure the division and 3rd in the West. They don't necessarily have the talent of other teams. They're in a small market, but those are the breaks in the NBA. I'm sure this group will be out with a chip on their shoulder because of it.
To the middle, here's Labissiere, rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, snuffing him out there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Holiday kicks to Rab. It's Allen on the wing. 6 to shoot. And Labissiere sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
Grizzlies have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And he can't get the first one. Along with the rest of their troubles last year, the Grizzlies had a very hard time stretching the floor.
Yeah, and they were 25th in the league in three-point percentage. I mean, teams did not have to respect them from out beyond the arc. And that made an already pedestrian offense even more sluggish.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Portland leading by 5. And a wide open look for Hood, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Hood's got 5 points so far.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Allen finds Plumlee. Holiday with it. Pass to Allen. Here is Plumlee. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, Memphis no good. Hood for 3, and another 3 for Portland.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Whitehead's checked in for Portland. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Grizzlies 4th.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Left side Crowder, the 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Whitehead passes to Tolliver. At the elbow, Labissiere. Outside Hood from downtown. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Melton. Pass to Rabb. Another shot. The kick out to Crowder. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Rabb. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now the pass to Whitehead. Back to Bazemore. Shoots. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Rabb's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Grizzlies have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. They have a 9-point lead. Bazemore finds Nurkic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Melton passes to Plumlee. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Down low from 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded close. Yes, that goes in.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Bazemore dishes to Hood. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Hood. And Rodney Hood getting traded last season in part because, Greg, he was due for a big contract this last summer.
And you just knew Hood would be a player a lot of teams threw offers at this year. Rare to find guards as tall as Hood who can shoot the way he can, just entering his prime. And the contract this team gave him might be a bit of a gamble, but it's one that could pay off in a huge way if he keeps improving.
And Whiteside sends it back. Valanciunas, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. The first one falls. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Caboclo. Valanciunas hits them both. 27 seconds left here in the second. Lillard against Wright. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Good. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, look at that effort. I mean, look at the energy, the competitive spirit. Lillard not to be denied.
And Wright kicks to Valanciunas. A wide open look here. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 25 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, Damian Lillard, amazing first half of offense. Deep range on the jumper. Always a threat to get to the rim. A competitor who just loves the game, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
High above downtown Portland, you get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Nurkic is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hood in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Back to Brooks. Valanciunas inside. Whiteside's there, but he gets it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Brooks. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Here's Whiteside. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Lillard against Wright. On the wing, Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 9. Here's Hood. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Memphis moving it around. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Hood finds Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Guarded by Wright. Pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock to the left side wing. Here's Whiteside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Whiteside's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Right against Lillard. Jackson has the open look. Off target with his 3. Portland leading by 7. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit. Well, make no mistake, Dame Lillard is this team's leader. I mean, he stepped right into the role after Aldridge left town. Even while Aldridge was in town, he was the leader. I mean, he has done a fantastic job leading the way on the floor and in the locker room.
Mario Hezonja's checked in for Rodney Hood. And with the attitude of me against the world approach that Lillard has, you can see it with the rest of the team.
I mean, teams follow the attitude of their leader. This Portland team always plays with an underdog perspective because of Lillard. Lillard has brought the team together closer by organizing barbecues, post-game group activities. I mean, he's the man.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Nurkic against Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Collin passes to Nurkic. Now Hezonja, guarded by Jackson. Hezonja kicks to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Nice feed from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A 3 from McCollum. Hits it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
McCollum's got 9 points.
You gotta know McCollum has an itchy trigger finger. As soon as the ball comes to him, he's ready to pull it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Collins checked in for Nurkic. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Right inside. Covered by Lillard. Anderson finds Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. 14 points for him.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
That's tipped. Lillard with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to McCollum. And Wright pulls it down.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. There's the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Wright, the pass to Jackson. Kicks to Anderson. To the paint. Wright lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Lillard against Wright. There's the dish to Brooks. Back to Wright. 3-pointer. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Wright. And 11 points for Brooks.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Collins against Jackson. Now, here's Collins. Guarded closer. A 3 from McCollum. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Anderson right side. And Whiteside sends it back. Right against Lillard. From about 16. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Wright. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw drops for Wright. So for the Trailblazers, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Whiteside. Rodney Hood comes in for Hezonja. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Damian Lillard. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Yvonne Rabs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Crowder comes in for Jackson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Brooks. And so Wright kneels both of them. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. McCollum outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the sharp shooting of McCollum. He's squared up from deep. You feel like it's going in every time.
Holiday finds Wright. Inside, Rab, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 12.
Once he gets open on the low block, it's just a matter of getting him the ball.
Portland with the ball. 8-point game. McCollum right side. Over Wright. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
I like how McCollum works in his in-between game. Finds a way to get involved from his spot.
Holiday, the pass to Rab. Back to Holiday. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Wright. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McCollum up top, guarded by Wright. Now here's Bazemore. D right on him. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Wright. To the middle. Oh, that's blocked. And it's Memphis on the break. Crowder with the ball. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. Portland leading by 6. Now Bazemore. He's got 8. The pass to McCollum. Lets it go from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 10 points here in the 2nd half. And Holiday kicks to Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Dylan Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And with Jusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian center, he's so aggressive on the floor, he can be a fantastic player.
And fans always want more from Nurkic. I mean, they see the flashes of what he can do when he's active and aggressive. Nurkic himself knows that this is a case with him, and it's something he's trying to iron out.
And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Anderson outside. Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Bazemore. He's got 8. He kicks it to Nurkic. Over Brooks. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. 6 points for Nurkic.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive. Look to get his shot from there.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
And the basket by McCollum.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Holiday finds Crowder. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Here's McCollum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A superb concentration from the clever guard. McCollum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Yvonne Rapp. And it's Jackson in for Anderson.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. Bazemore
passes to Collins. McCollum outside. Pulls up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Trailblazers.
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Here's Bazemore, banked in off the glass. Bazemore's got 10.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Holiday kicks to Brooks. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Hood finds McCollum. Nurkic against Jackson. Back to McCollum. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 25 points in the game.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
Hood for 3. Can't connect. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Portland. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Jay Crowder out there with Jackson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Holiday in at the 1.
And how about the fast hands and then getting right out in transition?
I mean, look, I was going to say you're attacking on both ends, quickly going from defense to offense.
Hood gets the bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Holiday, the pass to Jackson. Holiday against McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is off. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And he sinks the second. And here's Bazemore. Poked away. Pass to Lillard. Kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks finds Jackson. Hood against Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
Bazemore passes to Lillard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Holiday kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Holiday. Brooks outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 19 points for Brooks.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Holiday against Lillard. Down low. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Crowder, the pass to Valanciunas. From down in the low post, it goes.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Bazemore against Brooks. And Bazemore kicks to Lillard. Over Holiday, and it's Lillard missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jackson drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. The Grizzlies making a switch here. White's checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Lillard. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Portland leading by 8. Pass to Whiteside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Bazemore gets the bucket.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes it to Nurkic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Only so much the defense can do when Nurkic is driving with purpose. He's good at shrugging them off.
Wright finds Valanciunas. In the corner, Crowder with it. Outside Jackson. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Power down with both hands.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Feeds to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Wright. Nice D from Lillard. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
All right, I'm telling you, don't let Lillard get in rhythm. Once he's feeling it, he's going to burn you on every possession.
Right outside, down low, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Nurkic can't hit.
Off target with was what? A pretty good look from mid-range.
And Wright kicks to Brooks. He dishes it to Valanciunas. To the middle. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard. Hey, Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Wright looking around. He kicks it to Anderson. Makes it off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Knocked loose. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Brooks against Lillard. There's the feed to Nurkic. That one good for 2. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Wright against Lillard. Wright finds Valanciunas. Lillard with the rebound. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Wright against Lillard. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 39.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
Valanciunas with the ball. Anderson passes to Jackson. Here's Wright. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lillard against Wright. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And here are the Trailblazers now. They have a 9-point lead. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And Portland making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. Here's Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now just a 5-point Portland lead. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%, and stolen by Wright. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Right against Lillard. McCollum outside. A floater, and it's good on the layup. McCollum's got 27 points.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense on him, because what they've been doing so far is not working.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Hood's checked in for the Trailblazers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. Lillard against Wright. A 3 from McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Wright. Brooks outside. Kicks to Crowder. And stolen by Hood. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Wright finds Plumlee. Wright trying to break free. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Wright against Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. McCollum's got 32 points in the game.
And you gotta love McCollum's game. His floater is soft but dead.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Right side Crowder. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. 1:19 left to play here in the 4th. From deep. Headshot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Brooks the pass to Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
And the shot goes in.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Portland.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Damian Lillard.
he had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Whiteside, high post, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Now here's Allen. He's guarded close. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Now Whiteside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.